this day and age, I think it's not always the senior creative that always come up with the best ideas. Some of the young talents are a lot more daring. They have no baggage. They will astonish us with some of the newest thinking, especially in the digital world right now. So I think it's important to just give them an open platform and open environment to do that. First, I think it's important to identify the insights and the needs. Then from there, we kind of need to understand our own product and brand as well, because we need to be truthful about what we are trying to communicate. And then from there, we will develop the creative idea. We will also develop the engagement plan around the creative idea so that we can really communicate clearly to the consumers. Some of the more successful campaigns that we've been working on, one of them is the Adidas Olympic campaign. It's a huge campaign, took us a year and a half to finish. We wanted to create a movement, and what better way to support the nation when 1.3 billion people come together to give support to the athlete, and then the athlete will feel that the entire nation is behind him. With the Samsonite Heaven and Hell ad, the whole idea came about when we were at the airport and looking at the luggage and all that. And you get very disappointed when the luggage comes out on the conveyor belt and it's all broken up, whether you're in the economy class, business class, or first class. So we realized that whatever class you travel, I mean, it's always heavenly up there, but your baggage goes through the same kind of hellish treatment. So I mean, the ad basically was inspired in the airport. Another of my favorite project is the Sunsui campaign for the China Environmental Protection Foundation. We actually go into a piece of a Sunsui landscape, but in close observation realize that this landscape is actually made up of all the industrial pollution or the automotive pollution. This campaign actually brought a lot of profile for the China Environmental Protection Foundation. Besides all these interesting projects that I work on, I think really at this stage, the most interesting project for me is to grow and nurture the creative department. We create an environment that's hopefully a lot more stimulating by first showing them what we think is good communication and good advertising. And then we also have a very open environment where young talents can come in and show us what they can do as well. We have a very flat structure. It's always the talent and the passion that wins at the end of the day. When the team comes together and when someone has something interesting to say and share, it's not always the most senior person who's got the end say. So I think that always encourages the younger talents in the office to be a lot more open and share their opinion and ideas. This definitely helps with the teamwork, because once hierarchy get in the way and ego get in the way, it's not always the best idea that wins. I think the most valuable lesson I learned is not to be arrogant. So I think it's just to be humble, continue to be hungry, and create the best work. And I think that's where the respect will come from.